Hey guys, what's up? I'm Nokia X, host on Intellect Digest, and we have got two very hot devices with us. One of them is Moto E, which is the latest budget smartphone from Motorola, and other one is Nokia X, which is the first Android phone from the house of Nokia. We are going to compare these two and we'll see which one is better of the lot. They are very similarly priced. The Moto E is priced at around $130, whereas the Nokia X is priced at around $140. They come very close when it comes to features, as they are both dual SIM and compact devices, but there are a lot of differences. In this video, we are going to look at both of these devices side by side in detail and see the differences they have and which one is better for you and which one is better in which department. Let's get started. I'll start with the design and build quality. Design has been a forte of Nokia, and we have seen Nokia devices are made beautifully, but Moto E is not far behind, although we find that in terms of sturdiness and toughness, the Nokia X stands out compared to Moto E. But on the other hand, Moto E is also built very nicely. It has curved design compared to the boxy design of Nokia X, and we feel that the Moto E is not that far behind. In terms of specifications and performance, we feel that the Moto E is much better compared to the Nokia X. The amount of RAM that you get on Moto E is 1 GB compared to 512 MB in Nokia X, which is just half of what you get in Moto E. You also get a 1.2 GHz dual core CPU on Moto E, which is an A7 processor, whereas you get a 1 GHz dual core processor on Nokia X, which is an A5 chipset. The difference of 1.2 or 1 is not the major differentiator here. Rather, the A7 and A5 chipset is what really matters. A7 chipsets are better compared to A5 chipset, which is evident in the performance. The GPU or graphics processing unit is also different. The Moto E gets Adreno 302, whereas Nokia X gets Adreno 203. The Moto E gets better graphics, which is evident in the Ninamark 2 benchmarks that we ran on these phones. Talking about the battery performance and battery capacity, Nokia phones are known to be sippers when it comes to battery, and Moto E is also not far behind. Moto E has a larger battery of 1980 mAh compared to a 1500 mAh battery that we get on the Nokia X. However, because of better software optimization and lower hardware specifications, Nokia X still manages to give you as good battery life as a Moto E. Another very important factor on a smartphone, especially touchscreen devices, is the display. The display on Moto E looks far better compared to the Nokia X display. Not only the resolution is better, but also the color as well as quality of display as well as touchscreen responsiveness is much better on Moto E. We get a QHD display with 540 by 960 display resolution on Moto E compared to a WVGA or 480 by 800 display on Nokia X. In terms of display, Moto E is clearly ahead of Nokia X. When it comes to camera capabilities, Nokia X comes with a 3 megapixel rear camera, and this is a fixed focus camera. It is very average when it comes to taking picture, and it does not have flash. On the other hand, Moto E also comes with a fixed focus camera, but it is a 5 megapixel sensor. But the story is not much different here. The picture quality is again very average, and you again do not have flash. However, the camera output is slightly better in Moto E compared to Nokia X. When it comes to front facing camera, none of these phones have a front facing camera, so they are equally disappointing in this field. Another very important factor for buying a smartphone is the software experience as well as the software interface that you get. Nokia X gets a custom user interface which is developed by Nokia, and it is based on Android open source platform, but it does not offer you any Google services. You cannot use Gmail app, you do not have Play Store. So it is a very limited set of functionalities. However, most of the popular applications are there on the Nokia store and third-party stores, but it is not as seamless as you get on a pure Android experience. The underlying operating system used by Nokia is Android Jelly Bean. On the other hand, Moto E comes with almost pure Android KitKat 4.4, which is the latest operating system. On top of that, it also assures you of next major update of Android, which will be made available by Motorola on Moto E. When it comes to software user experience and interface, it is very subjective and up to the personal choice of a user. However, as a tech expert, I personally prefer Moto E in terms of software department. Some unique offerings which you get only with Nokia X include Nokia Mix Radio, which I personally like very much. I listen to it almost all the time. I love the way it brings out music to you without the hassles of transferring music or purchasing music from anywhere. You can just download the mixes that you want. You can select music by genre. It also comes with Hair offline maps. The Nokia Hair maps are known to be very good for their accuracy as well as data they have. It also offers you fast lane feature in which you can quickly go back to the recently accessed as well as recent actions, which may include chats, calendar entries, call logs, etc. You can control fast lane to customize it to your need, which is a very good thing. Another thing which is unique to Nokia is the strong build quality it has. The camshell design that you get on Nokia is quite good and is very sturdy. On the other hand, some unique benefits of Moto E include pure Android experience. You do not get any sort of optimization or customization done on the Android, which gives you a lot of options as well as latest features. Along with that, Moto E gives you much better performance. You can do much better gaming as well as graphics intensive applications on Moto E compared to a Nokia X. Next major strength of Moto E is better display quality. And another major factor playing in favor of Moto E is its value for money. It's a bang for the buck device and beats Nokia X hands down when it comes to feature by feature comparison. Although Nokia X has some unique benefits which we mentioned in the earlier section of this video, but we believe that in terms of value for money, Moto E cannot be beaten by Nokia X. This is all we have on a detailed comparison video of Nokia X compared to Moto E. We have done a series of videos on Moto E, so do check out the other videos as well. The link to the videos is provided in the description box below this video as well as on your screen. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up by pressing the like button below. For more such videos, stay subscribed by pressing the subscribe button. This is your host Rohit Khurana signing off. Thanks for watching.